Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 15th of April up to the 21st of April 2018, and this is for you coming from Aries. Firstly, I would like to inform you that my 90-minute session with me on Skype will cost you USD 50. I get still many calls from WhatsApp and many messages expecting it to be free of charge. I do charge USD 50 for a 90-minute session. Let's start with your 15th Sunday. And for you coming from Aries, that's a very bad morning, afternoon, and even early evening period. There's a clash of ego, there's a clash of personalities, there's differences of opinion, there's just no agreement that can be made. And past issues are also being brought up to make the morning, afternoon very difficult. It's a Sunday, and it's expected to be a day of rest and a day of pleasantness and an enjoyment with the people you love or whoever you are with. But it sees that there is a lot of ego issues and differences of opinion making things worse. What you have to do is to let others take charge. Let others make the plans. Don't be counterproductive. And if you can somehow let go of this wanting control, you will have a much better chance of making morning, afternoon better for yourself. The evening nightfall turns to be very good. And so the solutions are going to be found in the evening nightfall period for all what you cannot somehow get down under control in the morning, afternoon period. Be patient. Evening nightfall, by all means, plan to go out and enjoy yourselves, and you will have a very good time. There are also some business planets there. So by all means, mix business and pleasure. Talk about business to whoever you are with, and you are going to be very productive, and the ability to do well will be there. Let's go on to the 16th Monday. And the 16th Monday is a working day. And it's going to be very good for you at your place of work or in business. It's going to produce plenty of opportunities. There's talk of travel, there's talk of foreign contact, there's all kinds of communication with foreign countries. All this is possible. So go that way and you are going to get more than a handful of good advantage. It's also a time, Monday and afternoon, where you will be at your place of work or in business. Just be very lucky. You will have some kind of an intuitiveness about you, and you'll just feel how to get to the right way. And so go ahead with full confidence, and you are going to be on top of things. Evening nightfall is another matter. Very fast planets come in, and these fast planets were also seen in the morning, afternoon period. And once in a while they make you rebellious, once in a while they make you off the track, meaning that you are not cooperating with anyone. So watch out for that. Well, evening, nightfall, these rebellious planets take charge. And of course, their duty is to make you rebellious and to make you non-cooperative and to make you just a person who is wanting to do things his or her own way. And so some stubbornness will also be seen. Evening, nightfall, if you don't have to be out, well, don't be out. But you see, the good thing is that some of your better planets in the morning, afternoon like to be there as well. So you can meet people of another race, from another country, make such communications even in the evening nightfall period. Only try to be agreeable, try to be supportive, and you will have a much better evening nightfall period. 17th Tuesday are planets which start very slow, and these couple of planets are not your friends, and they are looking for ways how to get you to be blamed. How delays and how frustration and even some depression must be coming to you. That's their duty. And so you have to be on the lookout as to what can go wrong. Sometimes things of the past can come back to make you very unhappy or to somehow give you problems as well. It's a working day, Tuesday. And so you can miss deadlines, you can miss your responsibilities, cannot be completed. All that can happen. So you have to be on top of things and you have to concentrate. You can't take it easy. You are not going to get support from others. You will have to go your own way. And also don't bring up past issues, whether mistakes by others, whether mistakes by you. Don't bring these things up. Otherwise, things will only get worse. So since planets are going slow, you'll have to be patient. You cannot afford to instantly want things done. And the problem is that the evening planets are very, very fast, evening and nightfall planets. And one or two of them are in the morning session roaming around. And so sometimes they'll make you impatient, hasty, and even argumentative. And that's going to make things even worse. Evening nightfall, as I said, the rhythm of trouble moves on. And so this time it's because of your impatience, your hastiness, your tendency to argue, to say things before your brain can even wake up, and that's the problem. And so go slow in the evening, and you will be able to somehow keep things together. So the whole day seems to be a problematic day for you. The 18th Wednesday starts brilliantly. You'll be very lucky and good news comes, and whatever you do at place of work or in business or at home or with whoever, it's all very welcome to everyone. And you're going to be extremely happy with whatever you're doing and very content and very supportive, and your teamwork will be good. There is one planet there that can make you aggressive in the way that you want leadership control. And so try to lessen that part of it and try to share responsibility to get the best of the morning-afternoon period. But whatever it is, you're going to be lucky. Evening nightfall is the opposite, and everything turns against you. Plans may be cancelled, plans may be postponed, whoever you're supposed to meet won't show up. That kind of sadness, unhappiness, that kind of fed-upness, all that is going to be seen. So things are planning to go wrong for you. That's the message in the evening nightfall period. If you don't have to be out, don't. Just go back to the safety of your own home. Sometimes it's much better to avoid any kind of conflict by going back to the safety of your own home. And whether you are happy there or unhappy there, it's all right. You are in home. Well, if you're going to be out, you tell yourself that control your temper, number one. Don't be aggressive, and definitely don't want to show ego. Otherwise, things said, things done, and situations turn from bad to worse. And don't drink too much. 19th Thursday starts brilliantly for you and is going to end very nicely for you. Now you've got 24 hours at your disposal to get your whatever you want done. Morning, afternoon, you can meet important people, and you yourself will be important to others because what you say and what you do, people want to hear and want to see. And what you say and do is going to be considered very important. So you've got to dress up well, you've got to look good, you've got to get prepared for whatever people want to hear from you. It's very important because the limelight is on you on the morning-afternoon period. So if you're not prepared, it's going to be glaringly bad. And if you make mistakes, it's going to be a whole mountain of not niceness. And so get ready because something important can happen. You will come to the notice of your superiors or bosses, or if you're in business, you will be meeting business people, very important, and you'll need to somehow convince them, and you'll be able to do so. Morning and afternoon period. I like this one. Evening, nightfall period, just as good. And now there's travel plans, there's holiday plans, there's meeting people from other countries. Go onto the internet and contact people from other countries, whether for business, whether for personal friendship. Go out and enjoy music and go to places where you're very happy to be with. You can get the advantage in many ways. You can meet people who can help you in your job or in business, or you can just plain be lucky enough to find a romance, or you can just be very happy. So I like that whole day. 20th Friday starts very well, but it's a working day and there are too many emotional planets there. So you're in an emotional mood, probably had such a good time the night before, you're still dreaming about it. Well, that's fine, but it's a working day. And so get down to working. Tell yourself 3 words: logic, facts and figures, not dreams. And that way you can bring yourself back to become responsible at your place of work and to do your best at your place of work. Now, these emotional planets can also make you very imaginative. They are not bad, it's just that the emotional part is too much on a working day. So they can make you very imaginative. And so use your imagination for whatever you're doing in the morning-afternoon period. Evening, nightfall, I really don't like. And because these are slow planets and gloomy ones and depressive ones, And when they are around, you're always making a mistake or making somebody miserable, or somebody's making you miserable. Things of the past, things of the present not going well. People don't show up for postpone the meetings with you. It's all that kind of a frustration going on. So if you have to be out, double check all your plans, because things are going to go wrong. And if you don't have to be out, be in the safety of your own home. I don't like the evening session very much for you. Your gloominess, sadness may make you drink too much, and then other problems can start. The 21st Saturday, a very powerful day. It's a Saturday, but it's still a very powerful day. And you can meet business people, and you will have the aura of leadership throughout the day. And you will somehow be able to enhance your working place or your business areas. So use this Saturday morning and afternoon to contact people who can help you in job, in business, or if you want the romance, contact people. It's a powerful planet in the sense that it wants to enlarge your area in any way, friendship or business or job. And so planning everything with business or job in mind would be a good idea. And have your enjoyment as well. Evening nightfall, even better. And evening nightfall, you are in control and you're very happy and your aura is shining. There is an aggressive planet there which might make you over-determined to get what you want. And you don't mind walking over people's shoes to get where you want. So don't do that, because that might be the problem. So don't be over-determined. Try to have that air of elegance, that air of good manners, and that way you will do much, much better in the evening nightfall session. The limelight will be on you. So don't worry, you are in the limelight and you are to be considered as somebody important. Just relax and enjoy yourself, and that way it might be just even better. Well, that's the week for you. And as I said, I charge USD 50 for a 90 minutes Skype session. And that, of course, depends on your date of birth and your time of birth, and me looking at your palms, me reading your face while we Skype as well. And so contact me, send me an email, contact me on Skype or Facebook, and I will reply to you. And let's make a date so that I can help you get your next 7 or 8 years under your control. Until then, thank you. Good luck.